Hi and welcome. In this video, I'm going to take you through the step-by-step process you need to follow to set up your environment ready to write Java program. Now, you can't just stand up and say you are writing computer program using what? The Java programming language. There are certain tools that you need to have in place to facilitate the process of writing what? Your program. So first thing first, let's check on our system if we have the necessary tools installed to help us write a Java program. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my start menu here, and then I'll type the word CMD or the abbreviation CMD, and that is going to filter the search results with the name command prompt. Click on that. Now when you open up the command prompt, just go ahead and type the word Java space hyphen and then add vin to it like so, and then hit enter. Now they are telling us that Java is not recognized as an internal tool or external command, operable program, or any batch file. Okay, let's try another one. Say Java hyphen, then we type full meaning of the vin, which is version, and then still we are not getting any proper feedback. This basically means that we don't have Java installed on our system. So what can we do? Let's go ahead and look at exactly how we can get it installed on our system to help us write our Java programs. So when you go to the description of this particular video, I've attached a link that you can follow to download the necessary files that will help you go through the installation process smoothly. Just do that. Go to the description of this video, get a file downloaded onto your system, and then you can follow up the installation process. So I have downloaded mine on my desktop here with the file name Netbeans and Java JDK 8.2. So we are going to use the version 8.2 of the Netbeans and then the Java development kits in this particular entire series. Right? So when you download it, it is actually a zip file. So what you're going to do is you have to unzip it. So I'll right click on it, and then I'll use 7-zip application to unzip mine. If you have WinRAR, go ahead and use that to extract it. So now that I've extracted the files from the zip file, there is another folder that has been generated, or there's a folder that has been generated. So I'll open up the folder. And then when you open up the folder, there is another folder in there called what? Java. Open it up, and then you're going to see basically these two files. So what you're going to do is you have to make sure you install the JDK first. You have to install the Java development kit first. So let's do that. I'll right click on it, and then I'll run as an administrator. And then when you are prompted with a message saying that you really want to allow this app to make changes to your device, just say yes. And then hopefully a dialog will be presented to us to follow up to continue the installation process. Great. So this is what we have. So this wizard will guide you through the installation process for the JDK 8. All right. Now let's click on next. And then again, let's leave all these things to the default, and then what? Click on next again. And this should take us gradually through the installation process. Okay, so let's click on next and see what it is asking us to do again. Next. So this is now actually installing what? Java. on our system. So this is going to take a bit of time, so patiently wait for it to finish up, and then we can see the next thing to do. Okay, so now the JDK is done installing. Let's see what is it asking us to do. Okay, so next step. Okay, so this is trying to open up the docs for us to read. We are not interested in that yet, so let's just close out of this window. Now we have the JDK installed. What next? We need to install the IDE, the Integrated Development Environment. Integrated Development Environment, and that is what we are going to use to write our programs. So let's right click on it here, and then we are going to say run as an administrator once again, and you'll be prompted to allow the allow the app to make changes to your device. As usual, you have to accept it. Yes. Okay. Now, these are few languages and tools that will be accompanied during what? The installation of this particular IDE. You can decide to customize it or leave it as it is. For you not to be overwhelmed with the steps going on, let's just keep things to the default and then just click on what next. And then accept the terms and condition, that is a license agreement. Go through it and then what? Accept it. And then click on what next. And what will happen is this is actually going to look up the JDK we've installed. Yes, you realize that when you look at the second part of this instructions here, JDK is indicated here, and it is able to point to that particular part containing our development kit. And the Netbeans is also going to be installed in the program files Netbeans 8.2 RC. So leave everything to default and then just click on next. And then again, you have what other instructions here. As usual, don't do anything to it, just go ahead and select next, and then uncheck this part that says check for updates. Uncheck it and then click on install. So let's wait patiently for this to take us through the entire process like that. So interestingly, this is going to take a bit of time, so you have to take your time, okay? Be patient with it for it to go through all the necessary steps you need to go through. Don't cancel it. Make sure it finishes up. Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'll go ahead and pause this video, and when the installation process is done, I'll come back and continue. Alright, so our installation is completed successfully. They are asking us to contribute to the Netbeans project by providing anonymous usage data. I don't want to do that, so I'll just uncheck this and then click on finish. So I'll close out of this window here, and then right on our desktop you could see that we have an icon that is having the title Netbeans ID 8.2 RC. That is what we have now. Now let's go back to our terminal once again. Go to our start menu, okay, and then type CMD. Now select the first option, which is a command prompt, just like we went through in the earlier phase. I'll just type Java and then space -vim, and we are actually encountering an issue here. Could not create the Java virtual machine and all that. Let's also do this: Java space hyphen and then type version info, and then this is what we have. So we are having Java version 1.8.0 _271 and some other interesting information like that. So right now we have Java installed on our computer, so it means that we can start writing Java programs. So yes, that is the steps you need to follow to actually get the environment set up. In the next video, I'm going to take you through the interface of this particular IDE, which is the Netbeans. So let me just go ahead and launch it. So right click on this and then open it up. So let's wait a bit for it to open up. Okay, so it is loading.